I'm Dr. Will Barker, CEO and co-founder of Mint Innovation. I've been working in climate tech for probably 15, 20 years. I was previously with another company, waste to value company called Lanzatech. And since leaving there, I founded Mint and been working for Mint for the last 6 years. Well, we've developed a proprietary technology for recovering precious metals from electronic waste. Electronic waste circuit boards from things like cell phones, laptops, servers contain a lot of interesting metals, and we've developed a low carbon chemistry and biological process to recover the interesting metals, the valuable metals from these circuit boards. Metals like gold, which we produce in reasonably significant volumes, that can then be fed directly back into local economy and fed back into products using gold. So there's a huge challenge with the way metals are dug out of the ground today. There's massive environmental challenges with digging ores out of the ground. Precious metals like gold, quite scarce today, but only 20% of gold is currently recycled. We employ a range of very, very talented people, mainly technical people who employ their skill sets on a daily basis to create fantastic new technologies, and being able to exploit the financial benefits of what we do really does make this a very scalable business, enabling us to return very significant amounts of interesting metals, gold, copper, palladium, tin, lithium, cobalt, back into local economies, and doing that in a very low carbon way. We plan to build plants for recovering metals in every city around the world, every city where there's a waste challenge. We've been developing this technology from day one, kind of scaling it, very well supported by New Zealand investors, and that enables us to build this great product from test tube all the way up to our first commercial plant, which we deployed in Sydney earlier this year. And that will be commercially producing metals like gold and copper and returning them back into the local economy in Sydney from early next year. So we're already planning on building a plant, our next plant number 2 in the UK. And beyond that, we do have plans to build these plants everywhere. The UK provides a stepping stone into Europe. We're also planning entry into North America over the next couple of years. So e-waste in New Zealand is a bit of a challenge. At the moment we are not great collectors of electronic waste, but solutions like ours actually enable money to be made out of these valuable products or these valuable waste streams. And whilst our first plant is in Sydney, we absolutely plan to build plants in New Zealand as well. And we'll work with local governments and local recyclers to enable them to make better money out of these recycled products. So New Zealand-led investment is extremely important for companies like us. Doing business from New Zealand is challenging. We are tucked away in the corner of the world, and for us to go to venture capital on the west coast of the US, for example, requires a hell of a lot of resources and a lot of time. And over the last few years, we've had a really, really strong support from New Zealand investment, which really does maximise our impact when we're looking to kind of secure that investment. Look, there's undoubtedly a climate emergency right now, and over the next 10 years, absolutely critical that we do have technologies that are able to tackle climate change in a meaningful way. I think Mint Innovation will play a small but very significant part in that, addressing the climate emergency. And I hope there's a whole range of other technologies, both New Zealand technologies and global technologies, that are all coming up alongside us to tackle these absolutely critical spaces for climate change.